Hey everybody, it's HaloMan27, and I am back for part 3 of BIG Blind Indie Games VVVVVV. In this episode, I am going to continue playing this game. I recognize this part, and I am scared. Huh, nobody will ever get this one. Well, based on how I was playing before this, I probably won't. I am afraid for my life. This might actually be the hardest part of the entire game, from what I seem to remember, just from what I've watched. And also, you need to remember a couple things for on the way back down, because please stop running into that, and that. Because you need to go to the left there, and if you don't go to the left, you end up hitting like some spikes. And I hit right way too early. I have a feeling this entire episode may just be me making attempts at this room. Because holy cow, I have a long ways to go. I believe though, I believe. You can do it, as that one guy says in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Ah! Okay. Dang it. Okay. Which way do I go there? I really wish I could read the names of all these rooms. Oh, and I think I was at like the... almost the top, too. Dang it! I don't even know what to say at a time like this. It's just me What the dirt? It's just me dying. And I... Come on. Left. Hubba! Hubba! The problem with deaths in this game is that half the time it's just like something so stupid, like I'm perfectly lined up and then I just press the left arrow for no reason. And then I have moments like that. And moments like that where I just become so dumb and My brain is splode. Your head is splode. Ah! Spikes, stop! Spikes, stop! Spikes, stop! Okay. I believe. I believe. What the dick? Why? Stop it! Stop it! Okay. 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 I didn't even touch the spikes that time. That time I definitely did. That time I did not even, like, have a hope of not dying. Okay. That's the farthest I've gotten, so that's a good thing. I can take solace in the fact that I've made it further than ever before. And that time I did not step on the spikes. But that time I did once again. Please stop with the make die. Please stop with the make die. What did I just say to you? That was not even a little bit good. Sometimes I do okay, and other times I just immediately murder myself in the first room. That was really dumb. I need to not do things like that. That was also dumb. I need to actually keep my hand on the keyboard. Okay. Why can't I just have it? I ran into another wall. You literally stop moving as soon as you click to stop moving. So, like, there's no reason for me to be running into these walls because you have, like, pretty good control of your character in this game. That also did not even hit me. That once again definitely did. Please stop doing that. I'm only asking myself. I'm like begging myself to not be a retard. but I'm actually, like, I think I might actually be incapable of it. Brr! A buh! A buh! Eh. Okay. I see now why completing this game usually takes people twice as long as just beating it. Like, it makes so much sense to me now. Because this is retarded! Eh. Okay, I believe. What can I talk about that's not rage? Nothing! There's nothing other than rage! I don't want this anymore! I was like, oh, I got to the hardest room, this will be great! I'll, like, die a bunch, and it'll be so cool, and everyone will be like, wow, that's awesome! And then I was like, you know, now that I think about it, that doesn't sound like a pleasant experience at all. I really don't want this. I just want this moment to end. Please, I made it to the top so many times earlier, and now I've just become completely retarded. And I don't know if... Okay, what does this TV say? I already read this TV. Ha! Nobody will ever get this one. Suck it, computer. You're a dick. I guess I can't really say suck it, computer, considering it's... I'm not getting it. Ah! Ah! Okay, I was... Why? Okay. Just take a chill pill. Just relax. Think about pretty things like flowers and foxes and Jessica Negri. Okay. I believe substantially less than I did 2 seconds ago. Don't go right there. As soon as I'm at that last room, I need to just, like, hold a hard left. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, not quite. Right. Okay, not quite. Right! Left! Once more with feeling. Once more with feeling. Right! Left! Once more with... Okay, I'm not gonna continue that. Once more with feeling. Hey. Game, please. Game, please. Game, please. Game, please. Okay. No! 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 I hate when it transitions the screen, but then I die at the same time. Because it's like, ah, hope! And... Oh! I'm an owl. 1. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, I'm trying to, like, figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting the number of screens that go by, and not actually the number of time that I want, because I'm trying to... I'm trying to, like, count up the time, because that way I know how long to hold the button for, but it's always just, like, 1 second, so it doesn't actually help me, because I am frustrated. No! I was pressing left! Why would I ever come down to this room? I knew this existed in the game, and I did not even think about it when I was like, oh, I can do a Let's Play of this game. I can 100% this. That's what it's come to. Me making fart noises with my... No! Ah! I'm gonna be so frustrated if I, like, finally make it to the top and make it down to, like, the bottom room and then just, like, slam myself. Like, in this room, I'll probably just, like, come over here and then just bash myself into that side. Or better yet, I'll probably land back on the side that I started on just because I'm so stupid. Like, Stop doing that! Okay. I didn't even push any buttons just now. I was like, okay, I'll flip, and then I won't push anything, and the game will just carry me to glory. That was close. I'll give myself that one. But not that one. That was dumb. I'm dumb and I should feel dumb. Please stop the dumb. If I could, like, remove 2 spikes from this level, everything would be like, everything would just... Okay. No! I hope... It's so difficult. You have to hold left, and then you have to hold right, and then you have to hold left, and then you hold right. I'm dying in real life from this. Like, this is taking years off of my life right now. Why would I miss the platform? All I have to do is press 1 button. That was dumb. I did not want this. In my head for a split second, I like regained hope when I completed the first objectives, and that's why I died. Because you should never have hope when you're playing this game. There is no hope, there is just sadness. And the screen called Veni, and VD, and VC, and Easy Mode Unlocked, and Delicious Bitter Tears. I finally got to read the names of those, and it pleased me. No! Okay, furthest I've ever gotten, though. So that was a step. That was a step in the right direction. Or the down direction. Because that's more accurate. No! Okay. That was just not smart. I regret that too. I regret this game. This was the worst idea. Why would I ever do this? I should have started with a better, more easy, more less kill myself and want to kill myself in real life indie game. Why would I do this to myself? As soon as I get through this room, there will be party. There will be celebration. There will likely just be a glass of chocolate milk. And probably nothing else. That will be the extent of my party. I will go upstairs. I will be happy with myself. I will drink chocolate milk. That's right. I record videos and play games in a basement. It's great. Everyone should live like this. This is my life. This is not actually my life. Why do I kill myself? I was so doing sort of alright, and now I am not again. I take it back. I believe. There is hope for me yet. Not if I do that, though. Come on. Once more with feeling. Just get up to the top and then all the way back down. It's not that bad. It's only like 6 million screens of pain and death. I should have checked my deaths before start. Why would I do that? I should have checked my deaths before. I should have checked my deaths before I started doing the. I should have checked my. I'm gonna stop. I should have checked my deaths before I started doing these rooms, and then after when I finally complete it, because I will someday. Just because I would like to know like how many times I died just in this room alone, because that would be somewhat interesting, as it is, I'm pretty sure, considered the hardest part of this game! Ah! I was holding left, though! And that time I was not, because I am so dumb that I look away from the screen while I'm in the middle of this. Why did I do that? Okay. Believe in the heart of the cards, which I've said a bajillion times. This will be my 6th shiny. That means I still have 14 more. Wah! That wasn't even like a scream or anything. It just kind of devolved into a gurgle. Like, hey. No! Stop it! Okay, is the correct answer to like Well, no, it's been somewhat working for me already, so I can't really say. But at the top, like, is the answer to go back to the left? Is that... Why? Is that what's gonna, like, make me win? Please stop. Is that what, like... Maybe that's the key. So I immediately don't try it. Like, I'm like, maybe if I get to the top and then immediately go back to the left, it'll make me win. So instead, I'm gonna go to the right again. Because, you know, YOLO. Or in this case, you only live, like, 1,000 million times. Because death. 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 Okay. I was gonna say this time I got this, and then I didn't even make it, like, past the first screen. And that time... Okay, for that part where I go, like, after I flip the other way, once I get to that part, I barely even need to hold right, and that might actually be what's, like, screwing me up, is that I'm getting too far away from the left wall, so I can't go left all the way back into the area that I need to be. Like in that room. Please stop running into that same exact thing. Then again, I can say that for, like, most of this, because I've probably ran into, like, every obstacle! And I never wanted to do that again, but I did. And that made me sad. Ah, the top of my head. Also, the top of my sadness. The top of my sadness. That was dumb. I should not do that again. It's so hard to, like, keep up with what's going on the screen, because you're, like, going at a pretty fast pace. Like, you don't exactly fall slowly. If I could make it so you could, like, fall slower. No! Ah! I feel like once I complete this, I'll have no excuse for not being able to do the rest of the game. Then again, I'm also just kind of memorizing a pattern at this point, so it's like... Well, it's not even so much, because I've pretty much figured out the pattern, I just need to, like, perform it. So these skills won't even help me for the rest of the game! That makes me sad. Not saying that this game requires no skill, but at the same time, you could say this game requires little skill to actually beat, and just a lot of dedication. Then eventually you might do it right. But then there's also those people who can, like, do every obstacle with no problem, like, on, like, their first try, and you're like, I don't understand you. Why do you do this? I should have saved more crew members before I did this, because that way I could have more people mourning the hundreds of lives that I am now spending, killing their captain over and over. At least I was never, like... I never had a moment where I was so dumb as to think, oh, I can just go in that other path, because it's easy mode unlocked, right? And then just, like, win automatically, because that's not a thing. And if anyone goes in that, thinking it's a thing, how did you not notice the, like, spiky death trap? The millions of times it took you to get up there in the first place. Okay. Ow! Ah! What have I said to myself? Don't push freaking right there! Like, get to the place, and then wait half a second, and then press left again. Like, there's only 2 directions, and I'm picking the wrong one! Like, okay, calling it right now. Here's the first hour-long episode on my entire channel. Is VVVVVV the hard part of the game? Dang it. More like believe in the fart of the cards. I don't... No! Why? All I have to do is not push right. Like, if I don't go too far to the left, then it's not an issue. I don't have to almost run into the wall and then go back to the right. I can just not go way too far to the left and then go left once I get to the place, and then... Why do I do this? Stop! Okay. Okay. Don't do that anymore. Just... less die. No. No. I said less die. Okay? Less die. That was not less die, that was the same amount of die. I want less die. I believe. Not... Once again, you are not grasping the concept of... Please stop it. You can fall 1,000,000 feet, but you can't touch the side of something that's pokey. You're not even getting poked. You're just, like, touching the side of it. Like, come on. Okay, maybe it'll make me feel better if I consider them as being blades. So every time I land like this, he's actually getting cut in half, and that's why he turns red, is because half of him disappears, and the half that you see is actually his guts and blood. Blah. No! No! Ah! That time there was a lack of left, and that was not okay. That time there was a lack of any form of intelligence, like, whatsoever. Once again, similar theme, lack of intelligence. No! Ow! I even pushed to go back to the right. I knew I overshot, and I'm like, please, please don't kill yourself. But I did kill myself. And it made me very sad. Slowly, I progressed to a point further than where I've been ever before, though. Except when I do that. That time I barely even did anything. Okay. No! Ah! Okay. Calm down. Take a chill pill. Take it in your hand. And then... like the old, like, Nox Corner, like, claymation video. You know? You know what I'm saying? Don't go too far to the left. Don't do that. That was bad. Please stop. Please. I believe in myself. Believe in the me that believes in me. Once again, believe in the me that I need to believe in the me that believes in me. If anything can make me feel better and make me win, it's quotes from Gurren Lagann, because Kamina is great and he's super cool. And also, I can do this. I can. I pressed right again. That was just me killing myself. That one was also just me killing myself. That one I went too far to the left. That one I didn't... I actually also technically went too far to the left. Stop hitting that spike. Aw, that one didn't even look like I touched that. That's not even fair. That one definitely did. Also, I'd like to point out the fact that I'm, like, totally in space, and that makes me, like, even more want to just spam Gurren Lagann quotes. But I think I already did that in an episode of Minecraft, so I'm gonna not do that. Or optimally not. But at the same time, I do need to believe in the me that believes in me. So, that is, like, a thing. Row, row, fight the power, by the way. Dang it! Row, row, fight the power. That... I was in the hallway of ease and success, and then I killed myself. Ah! Just stop dying, please. You have a family! Okay, come on! Okay, I didn't even make it out of the screen where you flip that time. At least I can somewhat regularly make it up to that screen. And then there's moments where I do that, and that makes me sad. Oh! I'm sure somebody watching will, like, at some point, look at the previous episode, and then right at the end be like, ha! He said he's going back to that place. That means in the next episode, it's gonna be a montage of him just dying over and over. And then they get to the next episode, and they find exactly that. It's like, no! 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 I was in, like, the hallway of okayness. And that was... Okay. 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 Please stop impaling your head on that spike. I said please. I said please. Well, I guess that was a different spike. But... I did in fact say please. And I could have just been talking about that spike, like, as in all the spikes. Because they're all the same. Why?! No! No! That didn't even, like, come close to me! Ah! That one either! The hitbox of the spikes does not equal the spikes. Like... Why did I just sit there and accept that death? Also, I just turned off all of the sound out of my headset, and that was not a thing that I wanted. Okay. A little too much left there. A little too much dumb there. Not enough left there. Too much dumb there because I was arranging myself on my seat. Please stop doing that. And that. I can't tell if he moves faster or slower than I think he does. Like... Because sometimes I'll press, like, a direction and then not move, like, at all in that direction. And then sometimes I'll press it and I'll just, like, go all the way across the screen without meaning to. It's like, this is not what I wanted. And also, I hate that spike right there. Like, literally, if that was one block, like, wider, I would be so happy. No! That spike is also frustrating me because it keeps looking like it's not actually stabbing me to death, but then I die, and it's like Scott Pilgrim and the Infinite Sadness, where I am Scott Pilgrim, and this level is the Infinite Sadness. And look at his face when he dies. He gets, like, so upset. Understandably so, but it's like, meh. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I should have left this for, like, the last one. Then again, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into when I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this next. So I guess I can't really complain that I didn't do it at the end, because, you know, that's kind of how blind works. Like, that's the entire point. I almost went down the wrong path, and I honestly hope that I never do that, because it'll just be like a half second of just shame as I fall through that hallway. No! I was holding right, but I started holding it too late. Should I start holding it, like, right as soon as I get out of that? Or will I, like, touch a spike and then just kill myself? Like, is that even possible? Because, like, I don't know, that seems like something that's viable. So close. But yet so far. But I've made it to that, like, orange room. Like, more than once now, even. So... Aww. My problem is that, like, it transitions the screen, and I feel like I have, like, half a second before I, like, start falling out of the screen. But I don't have any time at all. So, like, if I use the screen transition as, like, the timing for pressing a different direction, it's too late because I'm already, like, fallen into that screen a little ways. I feel like I can get it if I can just get to, like, that hallway now. Maybe I'm just totally wrong. Maybe I'll just, like, screw it up immediately. But I want to get back to the hallway of, like, good fortune. Because I keep changing what I'm calling it, too. Because I feel like I should be able to do it from that point. Like, once I get to the half, if I start holding right, I should be able to get through, like, this room. And if I can get through that room, I feel like I can get through the last one. I'm just worried about landing too far to the left, and then, like, completing it but not actually completing it, because that would be, like, the worst of all fates. Like, you cannot even fathom how much unfortunate that would contain. Unless, of course, you've done it, in which case you could then fathom it, because it would suck so much. Ah! It's come to the point where I'm, like, not even talking half the time because there's, like, so much concentration going on. Because... oh, so much crack of neck. Aw. I stopped holding left because I, like, thought it would be... I was going, like, too far to the left and I was going to run into the spikes. And then I ran into some spikes that were on the right. That was too early. That was also too early. That was too late. Don't do that anymore. I don't even know what that was. That was just, like, incorrect in general. No, I went too far to the left. Don't do that again. Also, I hit that spike. And I don't understand how. Ah. Ah. No! 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 That didn't even look like I hit that one. I started holding left too early. But I can do it. If I can get to there, then I can get to the end. Like, for surezies. There is complete and total faith in myself now. I got this. Not this time, but in general. I think I maybe, but I tried to say developing a brain tumor, but it turned into buh-buh. I may be developing a brain tumor. Please! Yes! 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 Ah! I'm so happy! Ah! That... yes! Freaking chew on that one, game. This has been part 3 of VVVVVV. This has been Halo N27. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.